Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's time for match day 2 of the 2025-26 UEFA Champions League, and I've got a full breakdown of every single game coming your way, from Atalanta versus Club Brugge to Villarreal versus Juventus. I'll be giving you my predictions, backed by stats, form and team news, and then we'll check out what you guys predicted in the community poll. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss match day 3 in a few weeks' time. And as always, I'm repping Tottenham. We've got a tricky trip to Norway against Bodo Glimt, and I'll be talking about that in detail. Let's get straight into it. Atalanta are out for revenge after Bruges knocked them out of last season's playoff with a 5-2 aggregate win. Ivan Juric's side were humbled 4-0 by PSG on match day 1, but they've shown resilience in Serie A, drawing 1-1 with Juventus thanks to a Sulemana stunner. Despite injuries to Scamacca, Kolasinac and Scalvini, they've got attacking depth with Lookman, De Ketelaere and Kuristovic. Bruges, meanwhile, are flying after a 4-1 win over Monaco, with Trezeguet and Vanaken in top form. Still, Atalanta's home crowd and hunger for redemption could tip the balance. Kairat are making their Champions League group stage debut after a heroic qualifying run, including a penalty shootout win over Celtic, but they were thrashed 4-1 by Sporting on match day 1 and now face a wounded Real Madrid, who lost 5-2 to Atletico despite leading 2-1. Xabi Alonso's side will be without Carvajal, Rudiger and Mendy, but Mbappe, Vinicius and Arda Güler should have too much firepower. Real have won 24 of their last 30 first-time European beatings. Expect them to dominate. Atleti are red hot after scoring 5 against Real Madrid, their first time doing so in a derby since 1950. Julian Alvarez and Marcus Llorente are in top form, and despite Simeone's touchline ban, the team looks sharp. Frankfurt are unpredictable. They smashed Galatasaray 5-1, but also conceded 6 to Gladbach. Can Uzun is their danger man, but Atleti's defensive structure and home advantage should see them through. Tottenham returned to the Arctic Circle just months after beating Bodo Glimt in the Europa League semi-finals. Under Thomas Frank, Spurs edged Villarreal 1-0 on matchday 1, are unbeaten in 6 European games altogether. Richarlison leads the line with Palhinha and Bergvall offering midfield steel. Bodo Glimt are spirited. They came back from 2-0 down to draw with Slavia Prague, but they failed to keep a clean sheet in 6 straight games. Spurs should have enough to win, even with injuries to Maddison, Kulusevski and Solanke. It's Mourinho versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. 25 years after his first job at Benfica, both teams lost their openers. Chelsea to Bayern 3-1, Benfica to Qarabag 3-2. Chelsea are missing Cole Palmer and several defenders, but Esteval and Garnacho could step up. Benfica's Pavlidis is a threat, but Chelsea's home record and Mourinho's emotional return make this a must-win. Expect a tactical battle, but Chelsea should edge it. Galatasaray are dominant at home, unbeaten in 3, scoring 9 and conceding just 2. They've scored in 19 straight matches and have Osimhen, Gundogan and Sane in attack. But Liverpool, despite defensive issues, have Salah, Van Dijk and Ekitike firing. They've won 25 of their last 39 European away games and rarely draw. Expect goals, but Liverpool's quality should shine through. Inter are unbeaten in 16 Champions League home games and come off a 2-0 win over Ajax. Lautaro Martinez is back and scoring, and Thuram is thriving. Slavia Prague blew a 2-0 lead to draw with Bodo Glimt and have never won in Italy. They're missing key defenders like Thomas Holes and have struggled away from home in Europe. Inter's experience and form should make this a routine win. Marseille were unlucky to lose 2-1 to Real Madrid, with a controversial penalty deciding the game. They've won 7 straight at home and shut out PSG recently. Aubameyang has 5 goals in 2 games versus Ajax, and Weah is in form. Ajax are still rebuilding, winless away this season and conceded twice to Inter. Marseille's intensity and home crowd should be too much. Pafos are making history, their first Champions League home game after a goalless draw with Olympiacos. They've won 3 straight domestically and are strong at home, losing just 1 in 11. But Bayern are ruthless. 28 goals in the last 7 games, unbeaten in 15 European away matches, and Harry Kane has 100 goals in 104 games. Even with Musiala out, Gnabry, Elise and Kimmich should dominate. Qarabag pulled off one of the biggest shocks of matchday 1, beating Benfica 3-2 away with goals from Andrade, Duran and Kushuguk. They've now won 5 of their last 6 in Europe and are unbeaten in Baku in their last 9 home matches. Copenhagen, meanwhile, drew 2-2 with Leverkusen after twice taking the lead. They're solid, but haven't won away in their last 3 European outings. Qarabag's attacking flair, home form give them the edge. Union SG stunned PSV 3-1 away in their opener and are on a 5-match winning streak. Promise Emmanuel David is in red hot form with 4 goals in 5 games. But Newcastle, despite losing 2-1 to Barcelona, showed promise with Gordon scoring late. Joelinton's midfield presence and his movement could be key. Union SG will press high, but Newcastle's counter-attacking threat should be enough to nick it. Arsenal are flying. They beat Bilbao 2-0 away and have won 13 straight European home games, 10 of those without conceding. Arteta's subs, Martinelli and Trossard, have been game changers. Olympiacos, meanwhile, drew 0-0 with Pafos despite 69% possession and 18 shots. They've won just 2 of their last 21 UCL group games and lost 10 straight away. Arsenal should dominate this one. This is the blockbuster. Barcelona beat Newcastle 2-1 with Rashford scoring twice, and they've netted at least 3 goals in 6 of their last 7 UCL home games. PSG destroyed Atalanta 4-0, but they're missing Dembele, Kvaratskhelia and Marquinhos. Barcelona are top of La Liga and average 3 goals per game. With Lewandowski, Yamal and Rashford in form, they should edge this despite PSG's firepower. Leverkusen drew 2-2 with Copenhagen and are unbeaten in 7 against Dutch sides. Under Kasper Hjulmand, they've tightened up defensively and have a strong midfield led by Sabitzer and Nemechko. PSV lost 3-1 to Union SG and haven't won away in Europe in 48 years. They're entertaining but vulnerable. Leverkusen's home form and PSV's away record point to a narrow win for the Germans. Dortmund played out a wild 4-4 draw with Juventus and are unbeaten in all competitions this season. Adeyemi and Guirassy are in form and they've won 7 straight at home. Bilbao, meanwhile, lost 2-0 to Arsenal and have just 1 point from their last 3 La Liga games. They're missing Nico Williams and have failed to keep a clean sheet in 7 of 8 matches. Dortmund should be too strong. City beat Napoli 2-0 and have scored in 28 of their last 30 UEFA games. Haaland and Doku are firing and they've won 4 of their last 5. Monaco were thrashed 4-1 by Brugge and have lost 5 of their last 7 in Europe. They're missing key defenders and conceded 3 goals in the first half last time out. City's quality should shine through. Napoli lost 2-0 to City after Di Lorenzo's red cards, but are strong at home, losing just 4 of 30 UCL games. Conte's side are missing Lukaku and several defenders, but Højlund, Politano and De Bruyne offer attacking threat. Sporting beat Kairat 4-1 and have scored in 8 straight games, but they've never won in Italy and are missing Diamonde and Braganca. Napoli's experience and home form should be enough. Villarreal lost 1-0 to Spurs after a goalkeeper own goal, but have won 3 straight in La Liga and are unbeaten in 9 European home games. Juventus drew 4-4 with Dortmund in a thriller, with Vlahovic scoring twice off the bench. But they've won just 6 of their last 20 UCL matches and are missing Bremer and Thuram. Villarreal's form and home advantage give them the edge. Now, let's see what you guys predicted in the community poll. Some of these were unanimous and others had a bit of debate. Atalanta 100%, draw 0%, Brugge 0%, Real Madrid 100%, draw 0%, Kairat 0%, Atletico 100%, draw 0%, Frankfurt 0%, Tottenham 100%, draw 0%, Bodo Glimt 0%, Chelsea 100%, draw 0%, Benfica 0%, Liverpool 100%, draw 0%, Galatasaray 0%, Inter 100%, draw 0%, Slavia Prague 0%, Marseille 100%, draw 0%, Ajax 0%, Bayern 100%, draw 0%, Pafos 0%, Qarabag 100%, draw 0%, Copenhagen 0%. Union SG 63%, draw 13%, Newcastle 25%, Arsenal 100%, draw 0%, Olympiacos 0%, Barcelona 100%, draw 0%, PSG 0%, Leverkusen 100%, draw 0%, PSV 0%, Dortmund 100%, draw 0%, Bilbao 0%, Monaco 100%, draw 0%, Man City 0%, Napoli 100%, draw 0%, Sporting 0%, Villarreal 100%, draw 0%, Juventus 0%. And that wraps up my predictions for Matchday 2 of the Champions League. Let me know in the comments which ones you agree with and which ones you think I've got totally wrong. I'll be replying to as many as I can before kickoff. Also, don't forget to vote in the community polls for the Europa League predictions and Europa Conference League predictions. Your predictions will be featured again in this week. Like the video if you enjoyed it, share with your football mates, and subscribe for more weekly content. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs.